Next, A Mother's Love, A Daughter's Betrayal. Lana Turner and Sandra Dee, Imitation of Life. Followed by Susan Hayward and John Gavin in A Tale of Forbidden Love, Backstreet. Then, National Geographic Explorer visits a seal sanctuary tonight on TBS.
I'm telling you, she sold my house just like that. Dorothy Thompson, Century 21.
They listened to me, so they knew what I wanted.
Century 21?
Yeah, my broker sold my house, and I wasn't even in town.
The Century 21 system sells more homes than anybody else because we have more experience than anybody else. But don't take our word for it. Ask a friend.
Come with us. She found us a house that supports everything. I'm going to live here forever. Century 21.
Whether your taste is for rich, satisfying decaf, or if extra smooth Mountain Blend decaffeinated is the way to start your day, when you've found a naturally decaffeinated blend that tastes your way. Rich decaf or Mountain Blend decaffeinated. Only Nescafe gives you this choice.
Great coffee blends to taste your way. That's necessarily Nescafe.
Too much styling stuff got your hair feeling kinda goopy? Well, here's a scoop. Get out the goop with new Ball Hold Shampoo. It's an ultimate clean, that's no lie. For excellent hair, just give it a try. New Ball Hold Shampoo.
Who are the brightest kids in America? Moms rated Thicker Vivid higher than Clorox 2 for making colors and whites look cleaner. So who are the brightest kids in America?
Mine are. Don't just get them clean, get them Vivid.
Cut the demons loose, John. Let them loose. Make them laugh. Make them laugh till it hurts. Hello! It's me! I'm Danny Aykroyd!
For John Belushi, every night was Saturday night.
I go down in history!
Wired.
How do you think he died? Cigarettes.
Rated R. Starts Friday at a theater near you.
Tonight at 10:35 Eastern, TBS presents Susan Hayward in A Tale of Forbidden Love, Backstreet. But first, TBS presents Lana Turner and Sandra Dee in the unforgettable story, Imitation of Life. The TBS movie presentation coming up next on cable's most popular network.
(1977). A farmer from Georgia assumed the nation's leadership. Millions mourned the loss of a legend. And NASA quietly launched an incredible machine. Now, after 12 years and 4.5 billion miles, mankind's greatest explorer is poised to make its last port of call in our solar system. Voyager, rendezvous with Neptune. Sunday, August 27th at 10 Eastern. A Mother's Love, A Daughter's Lies. The most requested movie on TBS, Imitation of Life. The TBS movie presentation, next.
I'll meet you there at noon. Oh, by the way, the name's Steve.
This movie is brought to you by Rolaids Antacid. Relief. You know how to spell it.
Sometimes after a big lunch, a day at the park is a little too much for Tommy Lasorda. So he reaches for relief. Rolaids Antacid. For millions, nothing, absolutely nothing, works better for heartburn and acid indigestion. And why should heartburn take the fun out of the game? Rolaids spells relief in regular or cherry.
Fact, a very big sale is now happening at your GMC truck dealer with over 80,000 new 1989 light-duty GMC trucks across the country. Fact, GMC Truck has made it easy for you to buy with a nationwide total of $68 million in cash back and dealer incentives. Fact, it's called the Big Easy Sale. Now, one more fact that really makes it the Big Easy. GMC Truck. It's not just a truck anymore.
Out, please. Out, please.
Aren't you glad you used dial?
Wait, go. Press that button. No.
Don't you wish everybody did?
Did I do that?
Cut the demons loose, John. Let them loose. Make them laugh till it hurts.
For John Belushi, every night was Saturday night. Wired, rated R, starts Friday at a theater near you.
I'm an old-fashioned guy. I'm amazed what people call cheeseburgers these days. A piece of meat and some cheese? Not like Wendy's big classic with cheese. A quarter pound of fresh beef, double cheese, double tomatoes, lots of everything on a big toasted Kaiser bun. My daughter Wendy said, Dad, it's like a major totally happening cheeseburger. That's exactly what I would have said.
Now, try Wendy's Big Classic with double cheese, double tomatoes, and lots of everything else.
Tonight on National Geographic, the California desert, a breathtaking wilderness in a fragile balance. Can it survive a recreation invasion? Can our natural treasures be enjoyed without being destroyed? The battle begins on Explorer, 9:50 Pacific, 12:50 Eastern on TBS tonight.
Imitation of Life will continue. Tomorrow, it's National League Baseball action when the Braves battle St. Louis live at 7:35 Eastern tomorrow night.
Who has been drinking my wild berries?
I bought peach and one's gone too.
So everyone's missing a Seagram's cooler. Interesting.
If it's not us,
It must be them. Okay, girls. Pick your flavor.
Fact, a very big sale is now happening at your GMC truck dealer with over 80,000 new 1989 light-duty GMC trucks across the country. Fact, GMC Truck has made it easy for you to buy with a nationwide total of $68 million in cash back and dealer incentives. Fact, it's called the Big Easy Sale. Now, one more fact that really makes it the Big Easy. GMC Truck. It's not just a truck anymore.
Everybody in here an actor?
I hope so, Miss Laura. I hope so.
From Superstation WTBS, this is Fashion Watch.
TBS Fashion Watch, brought to you by Finesse Conditioner.
Sometimes you need a little finesse. Sometimes you need a lot. Sometimes you need a little finesse. Sometimes you need a lot. Sometimes you need a little finesse. Sometimes you need a lot. Finesse.
In Japan, it's the year of the snake, so Japanese designer Kyoko Higa has started her collection with A Rose is a Rose with snakeskin for luck. She calls the metallic leather creations astronaut suits. Higa has also experimented with dresses. The skirt of this day dress is multi-tiered and angled. Evening wear is not necessarily formal wear. These swingy dresses are great for a casual party. What would the collection be without its trademark rose? It's a textured organza print.
Fashion Watch from Headline News. Continuously updated, always on time.
This
is one of 570 million refund locations for American Express traveler's checks. Now, anywhere you can find a phone, you can get a refund. Hand delivered anywhere you want, virtually anywhere in the world. But remember, this new service comes only from American Express traveler's checks. So if your bank doesn't carry them, go to one that does. Don't leave home without them.
What do you like on a Ritz cracker?
Everything but sour pickles, Brussels sprouts, and spinach.
But everything else is pretty good, right?
And onion I don't like either.
But what do you like?
I hate onions because they make me cry.
Okay, forget the onions. What do you like on a Ritz?
Peanut butter and jelly.
I thought so. Ritz, the perfect cracker with just about anything.
Life's finer pleasures. Happily, some are affordable. Like Grey Poupon Dijon mustard. Created from an original Dijon recipe so fine it even has white wine to enhance fillets, enliven sauces, and dress up salad dressings. So enjoy one of life's finer pleasures.
Pardon me, would you have any Grey Poupon?
But of course, Grey Poupon, one of life's finer pleasures.
I'm Jim McKay for General Motors. You've been hearing a lot about car sales this summer, but you've been waiting for the big one. Here it is. America's biggest car company announces the biggest sale in its history, GM's Big Easy Sale. Over $1 billion big. Total cash back and dealer incentives over 60% bigger than last month. It's on every single 89 GM car and light truck. The Big Easy. It's that big, it's that easy. It's at your GM dealer right now.
1977. A farmer from Georgia assumed the nation's leadership. Millions mourned the loss of a legend. And NASA quietly launched an incredible machine. Now, after 12 years and 4.5 billion miles, mankind's greatest explorer is poised to make its last port of call in our solar system. Voyager, rendezvous with Neptune. Sunday, August 27th at 10 Eastern.
Then what color was he? He was like me, white.
Dentists warn, the #1 dental problem isn't cavities, it isn't tartar, it's plaque, building up on your teeth every day. And most people just don't brush well enough to get enough plaque off their teeth, especially in hard-to-reach places. The problem is plaque. The solution is Plax. Plax, with its patented formula, is specifically designed to remove plaque. Plax, original flavor and soft mint, a solution for America's #1 dental problem.
A viewer's guide to headline news. At 20 and 50 minutes, get all the sports scores and highlights that count. Every 30 minutes, 24 hours a day. Headline news. Anytime, all the time.
Ready for this? I have a friend in France who'll put you up at his chateau.
Listen, old boy, I know this chap in London who can get you in to see the Queen.
Yanjing and I go way back. He'll send you a Ming vase straight from China.
It's the best restaurant in Milan. Just use my name and it's manja all the way, huh? No one else has better connections overseas. AT&T International Long Distance.
And I saw Gray, and I fell in love with him, and he liked me. So I said, okay, we'll go home together. They don't ask much. Love and food, that's all you have to do. Gray likes his Whiskas because it tastes good. If he hears the can pop across the room, he'll come running into the kitchen. Before I even get the fork into the can, he's got his nose in the can, and he's already eating. I think Whiskas is a very big part of making the cat happy.
More and more cat owners tell us their cats prefer Whiskas.
Oh, 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 who's that kid with the Oreo cookie? This isn't an Oreo. It looks like fudge. We dumped all the crunchy cookies. We dumped all the creamy middles. Fudge? But inside there's still the cookie that you loved when you were little. An Oreo cookie inside the fudge? Oh, the fudge can't hide the kid inside when you're eating an O-R-E-O. O-R-E-O.
Oreo cookie covered with fudge.
I'm a born skeptic.
So these deals and cashbacks everybody's shouting about go right by me. Now GM's saying they're having their biggest sale ever on every single GM 89 car and light truck. Please, see me buying that?
Announcing GM's biggest sale ever, with over $1 billion in rebates and dealer incentives.
I bought it.
And it's on right now.
When I'm on the court, I just don't make shots. I take them. So when I'm done slamming, I'm jamming in Hanes fashion underwear. It has a style that I'm used to with the comfort I can't find flying through a 7-foot wall of arms and elbows.
Got the tickets, Michael?
Guys, we don't need tickets.
Now you're wearing what you like. Hey, nothing else feels so right.
Tuesday, speedster Vince Coleman and hitman Pedro Guerrero forge the St. Louis attack on Odeby McDowell and Atlanta. It's a National League Baseball barrage, live at 7:35 Eastern on TBS, Tuesday.
Over here. A close one.
This movie is brought to you by new Chips Ahoy selections from Nabisco. Dangerously delicious cookies.
Introducing chocolate chip cookies so delicious.
Gene, take these or I'll eat the whole bag.
You may not trust yourself around them. New Chips Ahoy selections.
There, save me.
With the biggest, richest chunks of pure chocolate we ever baked into a buttery tasting cookie.
Help!
3 new chocolate chip cookies from Chips Ahoy selections. Dangerously delicious.
Strange neighborhood, Charles.
I like it here.
Nabisco.
Enjoy extra sugar-free gum.
Come on. You get extra refreshing flavor that keeps coming through. Extra sugar-free gum lasts an extra long time for you.
Sugar-free Extra is unsurpassed in fighting cavities. That's right, unsurpassed in fighting cavities. And Extra has NutraSweet.
Extra refreshing flavor that keeps coming through. Extra sugar-free gum lasts an extra long time for you.
Extra helps fight cavities and lasts extra long.
Don't let morning breath ruin a good morning. Use Scope. Nothing powers away the film that causes morning breath quite like the power of Scope. Scope, the best thing, first thing in the morning.
I'm Jim McKay for General Motors. You've been hearing a lot about car sales this summer, but you've been waiting for the big one. Here it is. America's biggest car company announces the biggest sale in its history, GM's Big Easy Sale. Over $1 billion big. Total cash back and dealer incentives over 60% bigger than last month. It's on every single 89 GM car and light truck. The Big Easy. It's that big, it's that easy. It's at your GM dealer right now.
Imitation of Life will continue. Tomorrow, it's National League Baseball action when the Braves battle St. Louis live at 7:35 Eastern tomorrow night.
Tone up your body with exercise. Tone up your skin with tone.
I'm toning up. I'm toning up from my head to my toes. I'm toning up. I'm toning up. Now my skin's gonna glow. I'm toning up. I'm toning up, looking good. I'm toning up.
Tone, the skincare bar with cocoa butter. It cleans, moisturizes, and conditions for healthy-looking skin.
I'm toning up. I'm toning up. Now my skin's gonna glow.
Tone up with Tone, now in cream color.
I took a twist of the batter in my BVDs.
I've reached new heights in my BVDs. I'm even more striking in my BVDs.
BVD brand underwear. Whatever you do, that extra comfort helps you do it better.
I became a TV heartthrob in my BVDs.
America, do it better. Do it in your BVDs.
At my age, I've done just about everything in my BVDs.
I'm telling you, she sold my house just like that. Dorothy Thompson.
Century 21.
They listened to me, so they knew what I wanted.
Century 21? Yeah, my broker sold my house, and I wasn't even in town.
The Century 21 system sells more homes than anybody else because we have more experience than anybody else. But don't take our word for it. Ask a friend.
Come with us. She found us a house with the pool and everything. I'm going to live here forever.
Century 21.
Tomorrow at 7:05 Eastern, Opie's engaged and robbing the cradle.
Pa, I don't want to marry her.
On Andy Griffith. Then, TBS takes you to the ballpark for more National League Baseball action. St. Louis versus Atlanta. And Inspector Clouseau is back on the case.
Kettle, things are very fishy.
Peter Sellers in the return of the Pink Panther. But first, check out the Summer Funnies with Andy Griffith. 7:05 Eastern on TBS tomorrow.
Goodbye, Laura.
Susan Hayward sacrificed everything for love, a forbidden love that endured against all odds. Backstreet, 10:35 Eastern on TBS tonight.
Oh, 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 who's that kid with the Oreo cookie?
This isn't an Oreo. It looks like fudge.
We dumped all the crunchy cookies, we dumped all the creamy middles.
Fudge?
But inside there's still the cookie that you loved when you were little.
An Oreo cookie inside the fudge?
Oh, the fudge can't hide to get inside when you're eating an O-R-E-O. O-R-E-O.
Oreo cookies covered with fudge.
In the beginning, there was peace. Now we are a world plagued by conflict and war. Our survival is at stake. Is it time for all nations to declare war on war? Waging Peace. Beginning September 11th, only on CNN.
What do you like on a Ritz cracker?
Everything but sour pickles, Brussels sprouts, and spinach.
But everything else is pretty good, right?
And onion I don't like either.
But what do you like?
I hate onions because they make me cry.
Okay, forget the onions. What do you like on a Ritz?
Peanut butter and jelly.
I thought so. Ritz, the perfect cracker with just about anything.
Sometimes minor mouth pain can be major trouble. Maximum Strength Anbesol gives maximum strength relief on contact. So before you can say Tchaikovsky, the pain's gone. Maximum Strength Anbesol. It's major relief.
Energy. It comes from a balanced diet that contains B vitamins. B vitamins help turn food into energy. To be sure you're getting enough, take Theragran M. It's packed with 50% more of each B vitamin than other leading brands. Theragran M high-potency multivitamins with minerals from Squibb helps unleash your energy.
Imitation of Life will continue. Tomorrow, it's National League Baseball action when the Braves battle St. Louis live at 7:35 Eastern tomorrow night.
She's got a leg. Ooh, she knows how to use them. Sheer elegant legs. She knows how to choose them.
Some women live in sheer elegance. The pantyhose that looks and feels like real silk from the Orient.
Well, I want her. I've got to have her. She's got the legs.
Honey, what floor is this?
Hurry, out, please. Out, please.
Aren't you glad you used dial?
Wait, go, press that button. No.
Don't you wish everybody did?
Did I do that?
Subscribe to The Sporting News. You'll get 56 issues delivered to your mailbox for 4 payments of only $9.66. Call now, 1-800-257-1234. That's 1-800-257-1234.
TBS remembers World War II with Hollywood's greatest movies. Beginning August 25th, TBS delivers all the action and the drama that was World War II.
It's got more guts and sense. That tank is loaded with gas and ammo. It'll blow up any minute.
For some, it was a nightmare.
Adolf Hitler is your Führer. He is your leader in all things at all times.
For others, it was a time of glory. Battle would test many men. challenging them to attempt the impossible. Some were born to lead.
Americans love a winner.
They fought for what they believed in and overcame incredible odds for the prize of freedom. TBS salutes the men and women who helped change the face of history forever with 2 exciting weeks of Hollywood's greatest movies. TBS remembers World War II, beginning Friday, August 25th. Susan Hayward sacrificed everything for love, a forbidden love that endured against all odds. Backstreet, 10:35 Eastern on TBS tonight.
When it comes to selling homes, there's only one sure thing on earth. From Paris, France, to Paris, Texas, from London, England, to London, Kentucky, from Toronto, Canada, to the islands of Japan, to the island of Manhattan. Before the sun comes up tomorrow, more people will sell their homes with Century 21 than with anyone else in the world.
The finer things. Happily, some are affordable, like Grey Poupon Dijon mustard. Grey Poupon has the classic quality of the original French Dijon recipe created centuries ago. A distinctively delicious taste for meats, salad dressings, and sauces. So enjoy one of life's finer pleasures.
Pardon, monsieur, est-ce que vous avez du Grey Poupon?
Mais bien sûr. Grey Poupon, one of life's finer pleasures.
If you talk with your hands, repeat after me. Maybelline long-wearing nail color. Because if you want beautiful nails that last more than a minute, long-wearing speaks for itself. Smart, beautiful, Maybelline.
Bring more shower to your shower with Irish Spring.
I believe in modern life, the diet, the gym. The life that I lead keeps me healthy and trim. I believe in Crystal Light.
6 very light, luscious, fruity flavors.
'Cause I believe in me.
Now here's a perfect fit. A nice big sandwich in a Ziploc pleated sandwich bag. The only one with a zipper and a pleat to hold more. A zipper and a pleat. That's what this dress needs.
Put your trust in a Ziploc bag.
Imitation of Life will continue. Tomorrow, it's National League Baseball action when the Braves battle St. Louis live at 7:35 Eastern tomorrow night.
You know, I've never dealt successfully with guilt, so I avoid it. I don't take the free shampoo at hotels. I never remove the do not remove tag from pillows. I don't even touch food that makes me feel guilty. Who needs a complex from a chip? That's why I eat wheat thins. They're wholesome, made with whole wheat, and I check this out. They're baked, not fried. So I can love them all I want and not hate myself in the morning.
A viewer's guide to headline news. At 15 and 45 minutes, keep a check on personal finances with dollars and cents. Every 30 minutes, 24 hours a day. Headline news. Anytime, all the time.
I think the secret to world peace is right under your nose. The secret is not here, but here, your smile. That's where Colgate Tartar Control toothpaste comes in. Colgate fights hard, ugly tartar buildup, and it makes your mouth feel so fresh, so tingly, your teeth so clean, you can't help smiling. And with all this smiling, no time to hate.
Colgate Tartar Control, the wise choice.
I used to be on the pill, but who wants to think about birth control every day?
Semisid is a contraceptive insert. You only use it when you need it.
After the baby, I didn't want to go back on the pill. We had to find a good alternative.
Semisid works without hormones. It contains the spermicide doctors recommend most, Minoxidil 9.
Now that I'm older and wiser, I use Semisid.
Semisid. It's birth control that you control.
Are you sure, Annie, you'll make it?
All my life.
Winner of 4 Academy Awards. Rex Harrison, Richard Burton, Elizabeth Taylor, Cleopatra. 8:05 Eastern on TBS Thursday night.
I'm a born skeptic. So these deals and cashbacks everybody's shouting about go right by me. Now GM's saying they're having their biggest sale ever on every single GM 89 car and light truck. Please, see me buying that?
Announcing GM's biggest sale ever, with over $1 billion in rebates and dealer incentives.
I bought it.
And it's on right now.
Another day.
Another sandwich.
Might I suggest a proper hot lunch with lunch bucket meals? From your microwave to your table in seconds. Lunch bucket pasta and chicken, savory chicken and tender noodles.
Mmm, delicious.
So, what do you do for an encore? Oh, chili with Tchaikovsky, perhaps? Lunch bucket meals, a proper hot lunch.
When it comes to bagging your garbage, there's a best way.
Hefty cents sack.
And a second best way. A best way to close them.
Hefty cents sack.
And a second best way. A best way to open them up. And a second best. 'Cause there's a hefty cinch sack. And there's all the rest.
Hefty cents sack.
Why settle for second best when it could be a cinch?
It's a little spread country. It's Glade potpourri in the spray. It's country wildflowers with a little bit of garden fruit inside.
Glade potpourri in a spray.
It's a little spread country.
Glade captures potpourri in a spray, so you can enjoy the fragrances of fresh garden blossoms, spices, and fruits for any room in your home, anytime, instantly.
Glade potpourri spray. It's a little spread country.
Imitation of Life will continue. Tomorrow, it's National League Baseball action when the Braves battle St. Louis live at 7:35 Eastern tomorrow night.
Now the shower freshness of Summer's Eve Feminine Wash is at your fingertips. Introducing Summer's Eve Feminine Wash Intimate Cleansing Mist. Use it when you want to feel especially fresh. Anytime, anyplace. Summer's Eve Feminine Wash Intimate Cleansing Mist.
People buy more athletic shoes at JCPenney than any other department store. It keeps us on our toes.
I'm Jim McKay for General Motors. You've been hearing a lot about car sales this summer, but you've been waiting for the big one. Here it is. America's biggest car company announces the biggest sale in its history, GM's Big Easy Sale. Over $1 billion big. Total cash back and dealer incentives over 60% bigger than last month. It's on every single 89 GM car and light truck. The Big Easy. It's that big, it's that easy. It's at your GM dealer right now.
But boy, it's 7 o'clock. You're waking up America.
Yes, she's just as nice in person as she appears to be on television.
The nice part about our show is that you're just yourself.
New anti-humidity hairspray from Mink Difference.
Next, Susan Hayward, Vera Miles, and John Gavin in a tale of love and deception. Backstreet, followed by National Geographic Explorer tonight on TBS.
Hello, Laura.
Carolina are looking skyward for help. We'll explain in just a moment.
Your North Carolina Buick dealers invite you to compare. Then, spring into savings with 2.9% GMAC financing. Spring into value. Buick Century is $29.67 less than Taurus. Plus, get cash back savings only for a limited time. Spring into Buick. For 10 days only, your North Carolina Buick dealers are cutting prices. Your new Buick is here. See your North Carolina Buick dealer today.
As we told you at the top of the newscast, the battleship Iowa.
America loves Pump Boys and Dinettes.
I love the music. The music was wonderful. Piano player. He was the best. I love that waitress.
It's terrific. Great music. I'll tell you, if you like Presley or Buddy Holly, you got to see it.
That's Broadway's musical hit, Pump Boys and Dinettes. It's a gas.
It was great. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it a lot. Don't miss it.
It made me homesick.
Coming to Ovens Auditorium April 25th through the 30th. To charge tickets by phone, call 342-0133.
Martha Lack for BC Powder.
I've got 53 children.
When you really care.
And it's up to me to feed them every single day.
And you have to be there.
When the work brings on a big boomer of a headache, I reach for BC Headache Powder.
That's the time to take BC.
BC's fast, and I need something that works quick to keep me going.
When the pain keeps growing, but you've got to keep going.
These animals are depending on me.
That's the time to take BC.
Also an arthritis strength.
My S15 pickup gets me to work Monday through Friday, but it's best on Saturdays. It's got plenty of room in the extended cab and a smooth ride. It's dependable, and it does things a car just can't. I even saved $1,900 on options with a value package. With 4.3-liter power available and the security of rear-wheel anti-lock brakes, the decision to buy was even easier. GMC Truck. It's not just a truck anymore.
Get 2.9 financing or up to $750 cash back on selected S15 pickups.
I'm Robert D. Rayford, and I've had it with John Boy and with Billy. Last week they gave away $5,000, but this week... Hey, what's on your jacket here? This week we're going to give away another $5,000. Hey, wait a minute.
Just put your radio on 99.7 FM The Fox.
Listen at 7:20 Thursday morning.
We'll announce the birthday in this envelope.
If it matches yours, you can win $5,000.
WRFX, the best classic rock and roll and more free money.
Someone's going to win $5,000 this Thursday morning at 7:20 on The Fox.
Rebel without a clue.
Well, a very pleasant good evening to you, as always.
This year, but the Hornets can be proud of that, and Charlie Frederick will be along in just a moment.
You know how to tell a Shoney's salad from a fast food salad? You don't eat the fork with the food. Some people will do anything to burn calories. I burn them going back and forth to Shoney's soup, salad, and fruit bar.
Boy, I need a wife. Who's gonna marry a guy who makes chicken salad out of tofu?
Well, I dress well.
So does everybody else.
I'm careful with my money.
Don't tell that to your dates.
Well, I have a good job.
Ray, there is no future in 8-track tapes.
Oh, yeah, but...
What else?
I like Madonna.
Arrow shirts and a whole lot more at the Belk Founders Day sale.
This summer, USAir and Piedmont have combined to offer low fares on some very special seats. Seats in the warm sunshine of California and Florida. Seats on the beautiful islands of Bermuda and the Bahamas. So when you're planning your summer vacation, all you have to do to reserve one of these seats is call us and reserve one of ours.
Charlie Frederick, it's all over now, and the Hornets...
And baseball right after these words.
Spring, the time of year that brings new life into everything, except your old car. But your Carolina Chevy dealer Spring Fling is the time to save hundreds on a new Corsica. Save $1,300 in option package discounts, plus now get 2.9% financing or $1,000 cash back when you buy. You could save up to $2,300, which means lower monthly payments. Driving a new Chevy is like a breath of spring. So come get the best deal on a Corsica or any new Chevy during the Spring Fling sale now at your Carolina Chevy dealers. Hurry, sale ends May 1st.
Last week on Top of the Day, we brought you a live report on the artwork choices for the new Coliseum. The president of the Better Business Bureau told us how to avoid credit card fraud. And Dr. Max Greenman explored new techniques in radiology. Monday, we'll get an up-close look at the Hornets' power forward, Kurt Rambis. And we'll take you to a live parade celebrating the Hornets' first season. All this plus the latest Crime Stoppers case report when you join us Monday at 11:30 for Top of the Day.
The Dallas Cowboys made it official today, naming USAir.
Have a good evening.
Good night.
This is the Honda Accord. This is Car and Driver magazine. And it says right here the Accord is one of the top 10 cars in the world, that it's the only car ever to make Car and Driver's top 10 list 7 years in a row, and that it produces a driving experience the folks at Car and Driver can't get enough of. Gee, with all that going for it, you better hurry to your Carolina Honda dealer and buy an Accord now, before someone at Car and Driver beats you to it.
Finally, time for Wrigley Spearmint Gum.
Wrigley Spearmint? What is Wrigley Spearmint?
Well, it's pure chewing satisfaction.
Please register. It's cool and refreshing. Chewing enjoyment goes on and on.
Total.
Wrigley Spearmint is pure chewing satisfaction.
Everybody ought to check this out.
Wrigley Spearmint, pure chewing satisfaction.
Kraft introduces potatoes and cheese with a difference. New from Kraft, potatoes with a difference you'll taste. A sauce rich with real Kraft cheese. More cheese than anybody.
We know what makes you hungry. We got what it takes. Oh, what a difference.
Kraft cheese makes. New Kraft potatoes and cheese. More cheese than anybody. Oh, what a difference.
Racists, porn stars, and exorcists. Public access cable on the next Geraldo.
Up next on Health Matters, fast food on the Charlotte, North Carolina 28232.
Your car is probably the second biggest investment you'll own. So when it comes to caring for it, you need somebody you can trust. Autobell's professional dependability comes from 3 generations of car washing experience. Autobell not only gives your car a superb exterior washing and interior cleaning, an independent study has shown that Autobell's special wash process actually improves your vehicle's finish. If your automobile's appearance is important to you, take it to the car washing professionals, your nearby Autobell.
My S15 pickup gets me to work Monday through Friday, but it's best on Saturdays. It's got plenty of room in the extended cab and a smooth ride. It's dependable and it does things a car just can't. I even saved $1,900 on options with a value package. With 4.3-liter power available and the security of rear-wheel anti-lock brakes, the decision to buy was even easier. GMC Truck. It's not just a truck anymore.
Get 2.9 financing or up to $750 cash back on selected S15 pickups.
Velveeta Shells and Cheese asks, why play around with the powder when creamy's what you crave? Real Velveeta cheese sauce makes us the smoothest, the creamiest macaroni and cheese around. So why settle for a powder when creamy's what you crave?
I'm Bob Inman.
And I'm Kathleen Sullivan. Start your day with the CBS Morning News at 6, the WBTV Morning Report at 6:30, and then join Harry Smith and me at 7 o'clock for CBS This Morning.
And at 6 and 11, it's WBTV News here on Channel 3.
Hornets season may be drawing to a close, but their story is only beginning. Paul Cameron and WBTV News take a look back at the first year of the Charlotte Hornets. Relive season highlights, find out what's in store next year, and hear what the players think about Charlotte. It's all Monday night at 8 when Paul Cameron brings you Season of Success, a WBTV News special presentation.
Welcome back to Health Matters. This week we are discussing a